That's 4 years of Putin aggression, 4 long years, and 4 long years of suffering in Ukraine. This is not a remote conflict a long way away from the United Kingdom. It's about us in so many levels. It's about our values of freedom, democracy, and the right of a country to decide for itself what it does, which is democracy and sovereignty. It has already impacted us over and above the work we've done on capability, resource, sanctions, etc., because it has hit every family with the cost of living. Energy prices doubled at the beginning of this conflict. They're still 40% higher than they were before the conflict, and so every family is feeling this. And how and when this conflict ends is going to affect everybody in the United Kingdom for a very long time, which is why it's so important that we make sure that it's a just and lasting peace. Whatever Putin tells himself and his people, Russia is not winning. And we must shift the narrative into that place with greater force and determination. And just to underscore that point, in the last year, Russia has suffered 500,000 casualties to gain and occupy less than 1% extra of Ukrainian territory. That is not a country that 4 years into a conflict is winning.
We need Europe in negotiations. We do what we can to involve Europeans as much as possible. And we count on your leadership in all this negotiation process. We will have trilateral format, I think, during this week or 10 days. And what can I say? We need peace, but we have to prepare to any other kind of challenges from Russian side. So thank you for your support.
I want to comment on all initiatives in terms of negotiation, but I'm very skeptical, to say the least, on the fact that we will deliver a short-term peace. I mean, I think it's good to follow up these initiatives, but let's be lucid. There is no willingness on the Russian side to have a peace.
The answer is a very clear yes, of course. And Ukraine is on a good way to become a member of the European Union. You all know that this is a merits-based process, it has to be, but this also means that the speed depends on the candidate country. I must say Ukraine is outstanding in the speed of which it fulfills the necessary reforms. These are tough reforms, not easy reforms. You need to convince many people to go for it, to modernize the country. It's for the benefit of the country. And it is deeply impressive to see the enormous progress Ukraine is making despite fighting a war for their survival. This should never be forgotten.